welcome along to the Mulgrave Country Club. Welcome along to That's Good For Footy. Great to see you all here, Western Bulldogs supporters. You're a happy, smiling bunch, which is great, isn't it? Well, I'm glad that you're happy because these two boys out the back, they're very happy and they're looking forward to meeting you, which is good because we want everyone to be jovial and we want you to all have a good time. So that's going to happen tonight. Let's get them out of here. I'm pretty sure you don't want to waste any more time listening to what I'm going to say. This is a Western Bulldogs show. Please welcome to the panel for his very first time as a Western Bulldogs player. He was born on the 8th of June 1992. He's played a total of 150 games and he's kicked a total of 233 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2012. When he plays for the Western Bulldogs Football Club, he wears the number 17 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Josh Bruce.
Sons of the West, red, white and blue. We come out smiling.
That's it, be happy, be jovial, that's good. All right, I won't waste any more time. Let's get our second panellist out here. It's his first time tonight. Go easy on him. I don't think he's going to need it though because he's a tough little nut. He's our second panellist. He was born on the 16th of May in 1992. He's played a total of 184 games and he's kicked 68 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2011. When he plays for the Western Football Club, he wears the number 21 on his back. Could you please welcome to the show, Tom Liberatore.
Sons of the West, red, white and blue.
Yeah. Come on, get into it. That's it. I'll let it go, I will. No, you don't want it anymore. No, let it go. All right, that's done. Hey, Tom, welcome, mate. First time at a That's Good For Footy panel show out in front of the Bulldogs faithful. What do you think, mate?
Oh, it's bloody beautiful. Thanks for coming. Unreal. Wouldn't mind a beer, though.
Yeah. I can always interchange that for you. And anytime you want anything here, you just let me know. Sandy will get up and grab you one if you need to. Josh, great to have you back. Nice to see you in these colours. I did see you in other colours the last time we had you on the show. How's everything with you? I really want to know, but they all really want to know. When we say how are things with you, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Yes.
These colours are much better, obviously.
Right.
It's not what you told me earlier.
That's always going to win your fans.
And yeah, in terms of how I'm going well.
Yep.
I think people have been getting frustrated because the media department keeps saying 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, it has been a long 4 to 5 weeks.
It has been never changing, but it's 2 to 3 weeks. I'm playing VFL on the 17th of June, so down at Icon Park, so get down there.
Oh, good. Good.
So,
That's nice. So it is 17th of June.
I've got a couple of tests to do on Friday, just some final tests to clear everything and make sure I'm strong enough to go. But
good.
Yeah, feeling good, ready to go. So.
Great. And with rehab, obviously, you went through the process in the initial stages. What was that like for you? Being stuck at home, you've got the 2 kids. Give us a little bit of insight.
Yeah, well, as everyone here knows, lockdown at that time in Melbourne was pretty rough. It was probably some of the toughest times I've been through, to be honest. It was, watching the boys kind of compete in finals and stuff, which is something I've dreamed of doing since I was a kid, really.
Sure.
It was bloody tough. Obviously disappointing, supporting the guys, but disappointing they couldn't get over the line in the granny, but hopefully we can have another crack at it this year.
Yeah, good. Well, as I said, it's great to know that you're on your way back from that long road to recovery, and you'll be back out there and playing.
I looked after him very well.
Yeah.
So I've been a very good mentor,
As soon as Tom got home,
actually, you give me some insight.
He's had done 2 knees, so he walked me through it.
Yeah.
He wasn't on lockdown though. So.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
that's
you
true.
were.
Yeah, well, yeah. Depends which way you look at it. Depends which way you look at it.
You couldn't see him being in any better hands than with Tom Liberatore, could you? Yeah, sounds wonderful. Dr. Tom.
Blind leading the blind, really.
Yeah, very much so. I like it. Hey, we want to find out a little bit more about the guys. That's what you want to do tonight, and that's what I want to do tonight. We're going to do it in our first segment. It's called It's My Life. Oh, there you go. So what I'm going to do here, boys, I'm just going to ask you some questions that are not customary to what you'd normally go through. So we're just going to find out a little bit more about you.
I need a few more than 20 questions to sum up my life.
Yeah, 19.
19,
yeah,
right.
I scraped it in.
That'll be enough.
That'll be funny.
Bloody awesome. So what we're going to do, I'll go through it and you guys just pipe in with your answer. At school, what sort of a student were you?
I was an angel. That's serious. I'm being very serious. Don't laugh. I wasn't meant to be funny. I was a very diligent. I was a good student.
What did you get, 94 or something?
Yeah, I did.
ATAR?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Smart.
No, I
Smart.
was, much to the disbelief of how I look and tattoos, etc.
Yeah.
But no, I was a good student. Yeah.
Was there a favourite subject that you actually?
Yeah, I was a big history man. Love
Okay.
history. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, love Aussie and Russian and European history. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't love Russia. Sorry, that's not a. No.
Just want to clarify
Just
that.
want to clarify.
Yeah,
I'm not,
yeah.
not
Good.
an
Fudged
advocate
eggs.
for what they're doing. But yeah, love studying history and all.
Yeah,
that
good.
stuff.
All right, nicely dug and got out of too. I like it. Yeah,
Yes.
beautiful. Well done.
I was the classic talented but distracts others.
Okay.
Or has potential.
Every
but
report
gets
came
distracted,
out similar.
the whole time. So, and I was similar to Tom. I really liked history. I liked English.
Yeah.
Those kind of subjects. Hated maths and whatnot. So.
Good. Excellent. All right. Well, I like that. Who did you grow up barracking for? Probably obvious for you, Tom, but
Yeah, I was a massive Bulldogs fan. Yeah.
Why is that?
strange.
I went for the Swans.
That's
I
right,
grew up
coming
in
out of Canberra.
Growing up in Canberra, they were closest team. So.
Okay. All right. Does your family barrack for whoever you play for or another team? And again, it's probably not relevant for you, but
No, Mum goes for Collingwood.
does she?
Yeah.
Has all her life?
She has all her life. Yeah, she used to have what was that?
Sorry, strange things happen. It's the walls.
Oh no! Get out of here. It's a long drive back to Footscray. I can't remember. It was Darren. I don't know if anyone know the old Collingwood players in it. Darren Mullane.
Yes.
No. Yeah,
Number
she had a
42.
pitch. Or maybe it was Dacos. She had one of the. Probably both. She had them like posted on her wall back growing
Really?
up. Yeah, massive Collingwood fan.
How's
she
that?
did. She does make concessions for me, obviously. But
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, it was a good day for me to
Yeah.
Toronto when we beat them. So, but yeah.
That's great. Excellent.
My old man, he's a Cats man.
Oh, right.
From way back, and I've been at 3 clubs, and he's followed me at those 3 clubs. But before I got to the Bulldogs, both the clubs were, not going real well.
Yeah.
In the bottom rungs of the ladder, the Giants, and obviously at the Saints, and he's a real fair weather supporter. So if they're losing at half time, he turns it off. And F this, F that, you bunch of go teach him how to goal kick. And so yeah, he's not a stalwart fan, that's for sure.
Wow. All right. Okay. If it was your choice, what position would you like to play? If
Inside mid.
Yeah, maybe centre half back. I was touted to be that, but I just stopped growing when I was about 15. So
Right.
no, not really. I was short. No.
Not really. No, but if it was.
Centre half back. Yeah,
Centre
I
half
wouldn't
back.
mind. Yeah,
Okay.
controlling the ground.
And what did you say, Josh?
Inside mid in the guts.
Inside mids. Okay. All right. Was footy the only sport that you ever thought of playing?
No, I had to choose. I was going to play Australia for the Test cricket team, Australian cricket team. No, I wasn't, but I was actually pretty
Alex
good at.
Keith.
No, I was a decent cricketer, but that's about it really.
Okay.
Not too played decent school cricket, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
It was always going to be footy then?
Yeah, I think so. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to have dinner. Dad wouldn't let me back in the house. I think so. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I suck at cricket. I'm no good at that. But I ended up doing rowing at school because I didn't have footy at school, and ended up making Australian teams for that. So there was a hard choice to row for Australia, but I chose not to.
Oh, really?
For obvious reasons. No money.
Okay. All right. Outside of AFL, what is your favourite sport to watch?
Surfing.
Surfing. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Either soccer, like English Premier League, or NFL. I think.
NFL's
I love watching
Okay.
NFL.
So were you happy with the result in the Premier League last?
I'm a massive Leeds United fan, so I'm a big. I was very happy with us staying up.
Yeah.
In the last day, so
Yeah.
managed to not get relegated, and
And I'm sick of Man City, so no, we're not happy with that. But
yeah.
that's what it is.
But similar parallels to the Leeds and Doggies. We're both sort of
Yeah.
Underground clubs.
blue collar.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah.
And surfing, I look at it and I go, how the hell do they score out of that? And obviously, it's a very intricate sport to be involved in.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. It's an interesting sport from that regard. Being so objective with the judges and stuff, it's pretty different. But I like seeing the world's best surfers surf the world's best waves.
Kelly Slater's an
it's a
absolute
good
gun.
You
obviously.
love a paddle too, mate.
I like
You
the
like
paddle,
getting out.
yeah.
He's actually a very good surfer.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that's
No,
yeah.
no.
Been a long time since
I get it. Okay. Have you binged or watched anything lately? Is there anything that you'd recommend? Have you been binge watching anything? Or what do you watch?
Just my highlights, really. My own highlight.
Yeah. At 4 in the morning.
Good.
Yeah.
That's coming up later, that question
nice.
too. So I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Have you watched anything lately? I started watching.
Ozark. I binged out Ozark pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've watched it all?
I'm up to date, yeah.
Okay, good.
My wife and I watched The Staircase on Binge.
Oh, yeah. What's that like?
It's about Michael It's about this author. Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah.
His wife ends up dead at the bottom of the stairs, and yeah, it's good. You should watch it.
Colette?
Yeah, Tony Collette, Colin
Tony Collette.
Firth. Yeah.
Tony Collette. Yeah,
it's
good.
It's good
Okay,
stuff.
all right. If you're a UFC fighter, all right, or a boxer, what would your introduction song be?
Maybe that's Amore. Is that a Tony song?
Like it.
Yeah.
When the moon hits your eye.
Good. I knew we'd be able to answer that. Yeah, good. What would yours be, Josh?
Bananas in pajamas, maybe.
Bananas in pajamas. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll take it.
Instead of that's Amore, it'd be Liberatore.
It's good stuff.
Thanks.
I like it. In your time alive, who do you think has been the best footballer you've ever seen play?
Buddy Franklin.
Who?
Buddy Franklin.
Buddy Franklin. Okay.
Yeah, probably seen him.
Yep.
Yeah. Played against probably Gary Ablett. I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Senior, junior.
Yeah. Yes. No,
Yeah.
not that old, am I? Not just yet.
You're
Just had to
looking,
throw
you're
it in
looking
there.
weathered.
Similar Liberatore, different Liberatore,
Yeah. You've been handed a first-class ticket to travel anywhere in the world. Where are you going and why?
Me and Tom are probably going to Europe.
Europe?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Europe?
I'd say Portugal, probably.
Portugal?
Yeah.
Nice.
Love the sun,
Yep.
Yeah, something different. Yeah. Got a few friends over there too.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right. Do you have one mate that likes to give you feedback on your footy? Do you have that one mate that likes to give you feedback on footy?
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
best. It's painful, but yeah. But you appreciate the honesty. My best mate every game. Yeah.
So you just let him go for it and just go, yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, my brothers go to town on me. Yeah, youngest of 4, so
Oh, really?
yeah, they always give you a good dose of honesty, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, right. You've got to take it.
Mainly bad.
Yeah, mainly. All right.
And they normally add way too many beers as well, so you're driving them home after the footy and they're, why do you do this, mate? You want a lift, mate?
Yeah, I could have done that better than you, except
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've got to have those. You need those in your life, don't you? All right, listen to this question carefully and tell me this. It's a multiple choice question. Rank these just first and last, not first to last, just first and last on the I can't resist table. KFC, pizza, fish and chips, McDonald's, pasta, or a Sunday roast? Top.
First to last.
First and last.
First and
Not first to last, just first and last.
Okay.
First, pasta. for me,
Yeah.
Massively.
First would be. They're all pretty good.
I hear you. That's why they're down there.
Don't tell them none of this, but first would be KFC. It's irresistible. Don't think you can't drive past KFC.
It's bloody hard, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That's why it's on the
Just
I can't
chips,
resist
like,
table.
Just get the chips. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get some now?
I'd arrange it, but it's too far down the
They're not
road.
on Uber Eats, are they? Anyone got, what are they on? Deliveroo? No. What are
Look at Uber
KFC on?
Eats.
Young fella's going for us. Aren't
Hey?
Uber Eat it.
Young fella's going.
Menu log, there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
And last out
Disco
of that,
man knows over there.
last out of that lot would probably be fish and chips.
Fish and chips would
Although
be
I love
last.
chips. I don't know. It's too hard.
Yeah.
What was it?
KFC, pizza,
Macca's.
fish and chips, McDonald's, pasta, or Sunday roast?
Oh, Sunday roast probably last.
Last. Sunday
In terms
roast.
of immediate craving, probably pizza, I reckon.
That'd be last.
Yeah, pasta
Okay.
second.
Yeah, but KFC's right up there.
KFC, pasta, and even roast is better than fish and
I
chips.
hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Multiple choice again, boys. Rank these just first and last again on the Are You Kidding Me table. All right. First, waiting in a queue. 2, being stuck in traffic. 3, being put on hold. 4, waiting on it for a green arrow. 5, streaming service or internet buffering. Or number 6, waiting for the microwave to finish.
Oh, for me, one of my biggest pet hates is it's not necessarily the green arrow, but when the arrow's not there and people don't enter the intersection. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a green light,
Yeah.
and they just sit there at the
Yeah.
line instead of letting more than one. Oh, my God. That's
Yeah,
Well, it's
good.
a very fragile. It's a very fragile right turn arrow that only lasts for 3 seconds.
Yes.
You got the first bloke just eases out. Like it's not a.
Oh, yeah,
This
getting
is
me
not
now.
a. This is not. You can't just ease it. Like,
No.
You know what I mean? Just go.
That grinds my gears.
So,
yeah,
so
that's
we're probably right up there at that band number one.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
like waiting in a queue, being stuck in traffic, being put on hold, waiting for a green arrow, your streaming service or your internet buffering or waiting for the microwave to finish.
Internet's bloody annoying.
Yeah, that's
not
up there
working.
too.
Yeah.
What about this?
In microwave's fine.
Yeah.
Microwave?
I don't know.
Sometimes
I've never
just
had one.
sit there and stare
have
into it
one.
for hours.
I'm with you.
great.
With you. So,
Similar to watching TV. Just,
yeah, similar to watching
probably
TV.
explains a bit, but anyway.
Tell me this bit.
Yeah.
You're at a green arrow and the person in front of you doesn't see it. You toot your horn and they look up and you realise they've been on their phone
Yeah.
and then they finally take off when it's on an orange arrow.
If there's a red light camera there, if that sucks. If not, I'm going.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you go. I'm definitely going.
You have to go.
You gotta go.
You have to go. All right, good, good. All right, here's your last multiple choice. All of these things are happening at the same time. Mark these, just as I said before, from first and last in the no way. What no way table? Your wife is giving birth. Your best mate is getting married on a yacht in Monte Carlo and he's throwing you a shout you all expensive paid holiday.
Yeah, that one.
You're playing in the AFL Grand Final, or you've won access all areas to see your favourite band on the planet.
They're all happening at the same time.
They're all happening at the same time and you've got to choose.
I've already had 2 kids, so the third's catch up.
Look at Tom.
I reckon.
I reckon I'm going to Monaco.
Yeah, I'm tipping. I'm probably going to
Yeah.
Monaco as well. Although,
I've already played. I've played 2 grand finals. I've already had a baby.
is there a grand final?
I've already had a baby.
that's an AFL grand
We've had a
final.
baby.
I'd take the granny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the granny.
So your wife's giving birth.
What was the last one?
Well, your wife's giving birth.
So
your best mate's getting married in Monte Carlo.
Around the world.
You're playing in an AFL Grand Final,
That'd be good.
or you've got an access. You've won an access all areas to see your favourite band on the planet.
Favourite band on the Suns? Yeah. Actually, no. Forget my friends or wife or grand final. I'll go see the band.
Yeah. That'd be pretty
There
good.
you go.
Jones,
We got it out of him. I love it. That's fantastic. How are you
I
with?
don't have a wife. It's fine.
How are you with flying, boys? When you have an interstate game, like how are you? Are you all right with it? Do you take your own pillow? Hate it? Need more leg room? What's the case?
Well,
okay?
since it's been pretty comfortable lately.
Yeah.
We've been charter flights and
Yeah.
like, COVID safe, so
Oh, cool.
no, I'm pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
issues.
doesn't bother you?
No,
All right,
no.
good. Who loves getting their rig out just a little bit too much down at the club?
Bailey Smith.
Yeah, Bailey Smith.
Yeah.
Saw
It's
it
a pretty
coming.
good rig to look at, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah.
You all know Bailey Smith quite
You
well.
heard of him?
Did you all know Bailey Smith? I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you see on Insta is what you see around the club.
Wow. Okay. All right. No holes barred. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
If you're not living on the edge, you're just taking up space.
Oh, I like it. Nice, Tom.
It's actually
Good.
it's one that stuck with me for the
Yeah.
most. It's come
Oh,
straight
that's
to
a
me, so-
ripper. Excellent.
Be yourself because everyone else is taken.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I like that too. Jeez, these guys
Mum
are
also
good.
said
Get 'em
if you
back.
don't. Mum also said if you keep being yourself, you'll end up in jail. So that's a good point.
And my
That's
mum
not a bad
advice.
advice.
Good
my mum
advice.
said, "Call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner."
Yeah.
Okay. What's the one thing you can't live without?
Music.
Music. Ooh.
KFC.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
kids and family, obviously.
That is
Yeah,
us getting to know the boys a little better. You won't find that information out anywhere else. You just found it here at That's Good for Footy.
Yeah.
Please put your hands together for them. Thank you. Thanks, boys. That was bloody awesome. Good stuff. It's my life. All right, let's get into it. This is a footy panel show. We're going to discuss a little bit of football. We get in out of it as quickly as we can. We get back into other stuff. We have got a lot to get through tonight, but we'll go through this. It's round 12, Friday, June the 12th. It's the Bulldogs versus Cats. We're going to discuss it a little bit later on, but it's at 7:50 p.m. at Marvel Stadium. Bulldogs in 8th position versus Cats in 6th. Let's go over to this game straight away. Saturday, June the 4th. It's Crows in 15th position versus the Eagles in 18th. It's at 1:15 p.m. at Adelaide Oval. Crows had a 42-point loss to the Cats. Cameron was pinging them from everywhere, finishing up with 4. The Eagles went down by 101 points to the Dogs. Thought I'd stop there for a silent pause. I'm sorry, but unfortunately they looked like the queue went back in the rack. They seemed unfit and disorganised and were completely overrun. They had what you would only describe as patches of what used to be a once dominant team. That was my thoughts on the West Coast game. You guys went out and you just annihilated it. We'll talk about it a little bit later on, but we want to talk about this game now. Crows in 15th versus Eagles in 18th. Who do you think will win?
I think the Crows should win pretty comfortably. I would have thought at home. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to vouch for West Coast at the moment, so we'll go with Adelaide.
Okay, good. Let's go into this game then again on Saturday, June the 4th. It's the Suns in 12th position versus the Roos in 17th. This game is at 4:05 at CO Stadium. Suns are playing some bloody good football. They are quietly going about their business. You could suggest they are nearly sneaking under the radar a bit, but with a 60-point win over the Hawks, they are getting noticed, especially with that excitement machine, with the excitement machines like Roses lighting up their style and brand of football. They're sitting 5 from 11. Roos, on the other hand, are being noticed and their brand of football is just not stacking up. Whether it is personnel issues, game plan, structures, culture or self-belief, the jury is still out. They have suffered a 53-point loss at the hands of the Saints. What do you think here, boys? Is it going to be an easy tip, Suns v Roos? 12 verse.
I can be closer than you think. Yeah. I reckon
Okay.
North are due to beat someone soon.
Yeah, I was thinking that initially, but I think Gold Coast will win. Maybe not, I think not comfortably, but they'll get there.
Did you guys agree with, and it's probably a little bit different for you to talk about this, but do you think that the Gold Coast Suns are a little bit under the radar? Because they are playing really good football and they are a bit of a sneaky.
Yeah, they are. They're really good. I think after we played them in Ballarat, I was messaging Stephen King, who used to coach with us, and I gave him a lot of praise and said how well they're going. And I think it's probably the best Gold Coast side I've definitely played against since their inception. So I think they're definitely much older and mature, and they know how to change momentum of games. So I reckon they're definitely up there.
And the other thing is, because they've been so bad, is they've got a great fixture.
Yeah.
They got a pretty easy fixture on the run home. So.
I think the last 11 games, they look like they've got a good opportunity to get you at least to the 8 off the back of that. Let's go to this game, boys. It's the Demons in first position versus the Swans in 7th. This game is 7:25 p.m. at the MCG. The D's had their first loss for 2022, going down by 38 points to Freo. Fremantle played a shutdown game, shutting down their on-ballers by tagging them out of the game and restricting Melbourne to just 56 points. The Swans beat the Tigers, who had a 26-point lead at half-time, only to lose, some might say under controversial circumstances, to Sydney by 6. What do you think here, boys, tips-wise? Demons versus Swans at the MCG.
Demons lose 2 on the trot, I reckon.
Yeah.
Swans get up.
Yeah, I agree. Anything to see Melbourne lose is great.
How good.
I love the way he says it too.
Swans by a nice 3-4 goals.
Yeah.
Similar to last week, I reckon they'll run over him.
Although Buddy's been upheld, so...
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate for him in that circumstance. I think I saw a comment on social media tonight that someone from the Sydney Swans said that Trent Cotchin should be not going to the Brownlow, he should be going to the Logies.
I think that was his lawyer.
Was it?
The Tribunal, the QC said it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Get off?
No, upheld.
No.
What do you get?
Upheld.
One.
Yeah. So we won't be playing this
It's
week.
going to be tough, actually.
Yeah, it might be tough for Melbourne, Sydney to win then. No, they'll win by a point.
Okay, all right. He's
Couple of
changed
goals
it.
difference.
Changed it. They're still winning, but it's only by a point. I like it. All right, let's go to this game, Sunday, June the 5th. It's Hawks, who are in 13th position, versus the Pies, who are in 10th. At 2:10 p.m. at the MCG. Hawks will be looking to bounce back after their loss to the Suns. They've had the week up in Darwin to recharge their batteries, but they'll be coming up against the Pies, who had a passionate and stirring win over their arch rivals, Carlton, in front of 80,000 people at the G. They only just got over the line, though, winning by 4 points. There were some good signs there for both clubs, and yet again it proves when these two clubs are up and about, it's good for footy. Nice. Your tip? Hawks v Pies.
Pies again, I reckon.
Pies, yep.
Nah, I want to see Mum upset, so Hawthorn.
Oh, excellent.
It's Joe.
I like
It's
it.
Joe.
No, good. And let's go to the second last game that we're going to talk about this evening. This game, it's the Dockers in 3rd position versus Alliance in 2nd position, 3:20 p.m. at Optus Oval over in Perth. Dockers playing at home. This should be a good test for both clubs. Lions were 14-point winners over the Giants. This is a serious top-of-the-table clash. It'll be interesting to see how Brisbane go travelling to Perth. This should be a cracker game. What do you boys think?
That's going to be a ripping game.
so much.
I don't care really
yeah,
who wins.
Tom.
It's just going to be good for
Yeah,
footy.
it should be a
isn't
good game for sure.
Yeah. If I had to say, I reckon the Lions will come over and win though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tom?
No, I reckon Freo will carry that momentum from Melbourne. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they'll have a couple of down weeks and they'll go home and it's a big trip from Brisbane to Perth too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Extra hour and a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Time
okay.
difference, hotel food's no good. Usually pretty bad. So Freo.
Perth's not much
I
chop
like
anyway.
it.
So.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so there's buys to the Blues, Bombers, Giants, Port, Tigers and Saints, so there's no reason to talk about that. Let's talk about the Bulldogs versus Geelong. Bulldogs in 8th position, Geelong in 6th, 7:50pm, Friday night under the lights at Marvel. Let's talk about this game a little bit more in a segment we like to call Tell Me More. Tom's loving this. He's going, this is great, Damo. Tunes as well. All right, tell me more. Each week we ask the panellists to give us their thoughts and opinions on all things in football, both in it and around. We're not trying to make or break the news. We just want to get your thoughts and insight. So let's do it. We'll talk about last week first. One question and I ask in a segment that we normally do on this show is called What Can I Say? The question is, do you prefer to see the coach on the bench or in the box? It was interesting because Bevo started, I'll get your question, your answer. Bevo started on the Pine on Saturday night. Do you know, does he find it better way to be engaged or involved with the players and the action? As I've normally asked that question, what is your answer?
Yeah, I personally prefer him on the bench. I think it's much more beneficial for us coming off the ground during the game. And I think it's just more interactive and you can problem solve straight away. You can find resolutions straight away.
No Chinese whispers.
He's also used to it. He spent most of his playing career on the bench, so.
Oh, touche. Oh, I like that. Yeah, a bit slow on that, but that was good. That was very good. Interesting.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's good. You'll be coming back. I'm getting
Is that
this guy
recycled?
back.
That has to be recycled.
That was
No,
brilliant.
not at all. That was bang.
Straight off the cuff. Anything to add, Josh?
I haven't played this year, so I'm not really sure about
Yeah.
Bevo, but I don't really mind either way. I do like having them there face to face, but I think having the senior coach being able to actually see what's happening upstairs is good too. But he's obviously got good faith in the assistants to be able to see that. So.
Yeah. I did think it was interesting, the little comment that was made about playing the Suns the other week and Aaron Norton, and then he came out and said that it was mainly because he was down on the boundary line and the communication was coming from the box, and it was like, but I don't like being down on the boundary line because anyway, it was wow. Okay, all right, enough said. The game got off to a good start. It was tight in close, quick hands and quick ball movement. The Dogs' zone defence had the Eagles taking high risks. Kicks in order to penetrate the setup and get themselves into a scoring position. It took nearly 10 minutes into the first before the Dogs got their first on the board. It seemed to be initially a game of working out what's what and who's who. But once you guys started to win the clearances and get it into open space and dominate the play, things started to click. One of the big, no pun intended, reasons for around the ground dominance was because of Big Tim English. His marking ability and positional presentation was a real asset in the structure and game plan of the Doggies' win. When we did win, the Western Bulldogs showed that Norks and Dunks. I was saying how good. The last time we had Norts and Dunks on, Aaron Norton and Josh Dunkley, we had this same conversation at the desk, and I said to the boys then it'd be great that you can see Tim English get a little bit of grunt into him. He seems to have been doing that. He's got bulked up a little bit. He's not as passive anymore. He's got a little bit more aggressive, and he adds a physical presence in the contest. Tom, you work with him in and around the ball. Not only would it be good to have him back in the team after his time away and due to illness, but what is his physical presence like for you, and what does he bring?
Yeah, he brings exactly that. I think his impact he had immediately and his follow-up and how good he is around, just in terms of as another midfielder too. He's really good to rove to and then use as well, coming out of stoppage, and he runs back and can take a mark as well. So his versatility's gone through the roof this year.
Yeah, and he has added that bit of grunt to his game, I reckon. And I think he's got a little voodoo doll of Bevo, which he just puts little pins in. That's added his grunt to his game.
We said not to mention that.
I did want to chat to you though, because how much has he lifted your game though? Can you attribute a lot to that?
No, definitely. I think, especially in particularly last year as well. he might have had, he might have been inconsistent a little bit 19-20, and then last year he added another layer, and then this year again. So I think, his ability just to get it to the front and give us the best chance has been very helpful.
Absolutely. He was a great contributor on Saturday night with 25 disposals and 1 goal. That's pretty good for a ruckman. Speaking of goals, what a brilliant goal we saw from Alex Keith, end to end. Equally as nice was the headbutt he received from Aaron Norton in the celebration.
Yeah, they got a run in review today, actually.
Yeah?
A couple of replays.
Yeah, they've got a good run. I've never seen a more upset man kick a better goal. He was,
And he's quietly fuming that he didn't get Goal of the Year nomination either.
Yeah.
He'd never say it, but he's filthy.
He's a grumpy man. Yeah. But we love him. Yeah, he's a friend,
Absolutely.
big friendly grumpy giant.
Yeah. It's not often you see a defender kick 2 goals in a game.
No, I said that to him after the game, and he was shocked. But
Yeah.
and he was still. I was like, give us a smile or something. He's like, oh yeah. No, he was chuffed. He was
Yeah,
chuffed.
that was
Definitely.
awesome. But then again, it's not often you see 16 individual goal kickers either. That was a pretty awesome effort to see that many goal scorers. It was
AFL record.
Yeah, equalled the AFL record, which was great. Normally the question asked after a loss is, so what did you take from that game? What will you focus on in the review? That would be what I'd normally ask. But what do you guys take from a win like that? Do you grow in confidence? Do you start to have belief in your game plan and your structures? Does it bring the playing group closer? What sort of answers are there in there?
Yeah, definitely all of those things. I think we will definitely add a layer of chemistry, and you've got to take it with a grain of salt because you're playing against a side who's not at their best at the moment. But you certainly focus on a couple of things we can improve on. I think we had a few improve-ons in terms of defensive stuff and just technical things around bringing the ball to the front and that kind of stuff, and then offensively making sure we still use our numbers and that kind of thing. So there's things to take out of it, but also things we can work on.
Yeah. Because we talk a lot about cohesion in football, everyone knowing their role. I ask this as there are a couple of teams like North, West Coast and the Bombers they're all struggling at the moment with these types of things. How important are they to the team's success? Cohesion I speak of.
Oh, it's the number one thing. Yeah. It's you can see a team that is not cohesive. It's out there. It's obvious for everyone to see. There's a disconnect at some of those clubs, and I've been at clubs where there's been a disconnect between players when you're playing, players when you're off the field, and that's the opposite of what's happening down at the Scray. So everyone's in it together, and it's clear it's such an important ingredient for culture and for success.
Spot on, and it is such an important ingredient. I've spoken with players when we've had grand final shows after Richmond won. We've had shows on with other individuals, and they always talk about that we play for each other, and we love each other, and we play like a family. You can see the teams that aren't doing it at the moment, and there just seems to be a bit of a disrabble. I just wanted to do some special mention. Someone who fights hard in tight, Riley West. He was showing the characteristics made his old man a legend down at the Western Bulldogs. He knows his position's up for grabs, and I reckon he would have made a good impression. It's only his 4th game for the year. Pretty impressive, though.
Yeah, definitely. I think as a team, I talk about that cohesion and how much he's loved by his teammates, and I think he's been through he's struggled a fair bit to come through the twos, and to have that performance, everyone it showed through everyone else's reaction and how much we loved it and got around him, and he's been recognised this week with a few team awards and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, good. I just did want to throw in there, there's a few similar type roles, both forwards and midfielders, that can fill these spots, which is why he wants to, make obviously a good impression. You've got Ugle-Hagan, Wallace, obviously Bontempelli, Smith and Lockie Hunter to come back, as well as JJ. Dunkley has popped up as a bit of a goal scorer, along with Treloar, Shaki, Cordy, Waitman, Camus, McNeil, and of course Norton. And then there's Bruce, who's going to be back into the fold soon. What a position for the Dogs to be in. I obviously alluded to the fact that I've written down here, how far away are you? You always, I think, spoke of, and the club had alluded to the fact that you wanted to be back around sometime around round 12, which is around the bye round. That did get pushed back. Now you've spoken about it, you'll be back June 17th playing in the VFL. How much longer do you think after that before you hope to see yourself back in the main team?
It's an interesting one. I'll probably play a full game on that day, and then after that, I guess I'll just have to have some conversations with Bevo and the coaches as to how I'm feeling and whether or not they are ready for me to come back in or feel like, I can contribute and stuff like that. So it's just a conversation I probably need to have with Bevo when it gets closer to the day, and hopefully I'll dominate and come in for the Friday night against the Hawks. We'll see.
Yeah, good. I mean, when I read all those names out, you must feel pretty good about the depth down at the club at the moment, Tom.
Yeah, it's great. I think to have everyone fit and ready to go, it certainly helped us last year with similar players. We lost, obviously, Ben Cavara and Will Hayes and those kind of blokes, but we had a lot of... We set high standards in the VFL, and that allowed us to train even harder, and it also puts pressure on for spots, which means that blokes in the AFL team train even harder. So I think having that knowledge and also having the support of each other, and you hold each other accountable, and it gets the best footy out of everyone. Yeah.
I want to ask this question as an open question to both of you. Buku has been a revelation. Are you guys actually, and I don't mean talking about him directly, but are you quite surprised that the Sudanese boys pick it up so well and they're so gifted at it? I talk about CJ with Hawthorn and Mabio Choi that was at Richmond and obviously has now gone to the Gold Coast Suns. They're amazing how quickly they pick it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess a lot of it is just based around how much of a specimen they are. Like, they're just incredible athletes. Like, they're fast, they can jump. If you could pick a body type, it would be probably that.
Yeah.
For them to be able to pick it up as quickly as they can. I mean, a lot of the guys come over when they were still kids.
Yep.
So they have played a fair bit of footy. It's not as though it's like a Mason Cox type job where he's starting to play footy at 20 or whatever. But it is incredible. And Buku's, he's obviously played a bit of forward as a junior and he's played down back, but he's just such a good contested mark and such a good reader of the footy. And that's essentially all you really need to do as a forward, on top of your work rate. So. Yeah.
Do you think there's anything in this that it's a bit like the Mason Cox scenario where he hasn't picked up any bad habits, he just learned at a later stage and he knows what he's doing from this stage?
No, I don't think. Well, he played junior footy most of it. I think his game sense is incredible. So, and he's played junior footy since he's 11 or 12. So I think there's no worry of that sort of stuff happening, and because his understanding and footy IQ is incredible. So.
Wow.
Once he gets even fitter, then he's going to be pretty scary forward. So
his vertical leap's insane.
And he reads the ball well. He knows where to stand up, knows where to stand, and run defensively as well. So he's going to be a good talent.
Yeah, really good, very exciting. Let's get into it. It's round 12, and it sees you boys coming up against Geelong at Marvel on Friday night under lights, 7:50. They're coming off a 42-point win over the Crows with a record of 7 from 11, and they're sitting 6 on the ladder. There's no such thing as a easy game of footy, and each week it presents new challenges. But put simply, where do you think this game will be won or lost against the Cats?
I reckon it's pretty important for our forwards to make sure that their defenders, like Tom Stewart in particular, doesn't intercept the ball as much as they did last year.
Brilliant football, Australian football.
So we've got a few plans in place around that based on what happened last year, and they're not, most games are won and lost in the guts, aren't they, Tom?
Yes, that's right, Josh. But I think, also with the way they defend and how I'm actually probably the way we're going to defend as well. Like, as you said, with their ball movement, they like to chip it around and they play pretty average brand footy, to be honest. So,
We'll like it.
Well, it's not overly entertaining to the eye. So, I think, and then on the conversely, our ball movement's got to be pretty sharp because they like to sort of suck you into pockets of the ground, similar to Melbourne. It's not,
Okay.
So it'll be, for many reasons, but
should be a good battle of the key forwards too. Naughty and Jezza.
I think it's going to be a crackerjack game.
Be a good night.
I wanted to ask you this point here because does it give you any more belief because the game is at Marvel Stadium instead of down at Alphabet Park? Does it make any difference?
Where?
GMHBA.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
That was a heartbreaking loss last year after the siren. And first time I would have won down there. I've beaten Geelong at Marvel, and I think it's
I've never won down there.
Neither. It's a different proposition at Marvel for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're out of their comfort zone. They're up in big ground, and they're old and.
Can someone crash on the highway on the way up too? Will you?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
true. Yeah,
delay the bus a couple of hours.
Nominate. That'd be great. Yeah. Well, way to go. Okay, final word. I'll give it. Your tip and a margin. You want to go down that part?
Dogs by 30.
Ooh, I like it. All right.
Yeah, it'll be a good game. It should be close, but I reckon we'll win by a few goals.
Excellent. There you go. That's all the news you wanted to hear. That's it. I don't want to say any more about it. Please put your hands together for the boys. Thank you. This is a segment that we call Simply the Best. Are you enjoying the music so far, Tom? Good?
I love it. Yeah,
good,
really good.
Good. Yeah. All right. It's okay. We've got Dean and Isaac down the front here in our little segment that we call Simply the Best. What's going to happen here, Tom, is you've got a score pad in front of you. We spend like copious amounts of our budget on this. All you're going to be doing is turning it over each time they get one right. Josh, you've played it before, so you know how it works. You'll be turning it over. Dean, Tom Liberatore is going to be keeping score for you. That's the way it's going to work. And Isaac, Josh Bruce is going to be keeping score for you.
Come on, mate.
All right, so what I need you boys to do, you've got a microphone, bring it up and put it underneath your chin. I need you to use that as your buzzer, and your buzzer is your name. So could you test your buzzer for me, please, Dean?
Dean.
A little bit louder.
Dean.
That's better. And Isaac, can you test yours?
Isaac.
Oh, excellent. Wonderful.
Well
All
done,
right.
boys.
So their buzzers are working. What we're going to do is we're going to ask them a series of questions, boys. First one to buzz in and gets the correct answer, you boys will keep score. All right, here we go. How many premierships has your club won?
Isaac.
Oh, Isaac.
2.
There it is, 2 points. He's off the mark. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final?
Isaac.
I think that was Dean, that one.
1.
1, correct. There you go. 1 point. So, Tom, you've got to keep score for him. That's 1. Look at that. How
go,
easy
Liver.
was that? Just picked it up and there it is.
That's it.
No, it's
Nah,
2.
No. 1 point to Dean. 1 point to
No,
Dean.
we've lost 2 grand finals. We lost to Hawthorn in 61 and Melbourne in 2021.
Wow.
Actually, yeah, he's right. Yeah, sorry, Dean, he's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, 2. Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
Isaac's-
get it, but he does.
Do you want to run the show,
Yeah.
Isaac?
No, he's wearing
mean,
the
I wish
glasses.
we won
He
3 and
told
lost
you.
1.
Yeah. All right, back to it. Here we go. Who is your team's captain?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Marcus Bontempelli.
Correct. He's got a point. There we go. He didn't wear the glasses for nothing, Josh. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah, was that number 7?
That was number 7.
Yeah, Lockie Hunter.
Lockie Hunter is correct. How many members does your club currently have closest to within 1,000? Dean.
45,000.
How many, Dean?
45,000.
Not 45. Isaac, do you want to have a go?
46.
No, you're both wrong. It's 48,848. Bad luck, boys. Yeah, it's good. Good. You're aiming towards 50. You're nearly there. More power to you. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last
Isaac.
year? Isaac.
5th.
Correct. 5th it is. Have you been studying these questions or what? This is good. How many games did your team win last year?
Isaac.
Isaac.
15.
15 it is. Wow. What year did your team last win a grand final?
Isaac. That was
Isaac.
Steve. No, that was him. He got it first.
2016.
Yes, and who did they play?
Sydney.
Correct. 1 point. There you go. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Isaac.
Was that Dean or Isaac? That was Dean. Dean?
Oh, was it 29?
No, mate.
22.
22 it is. Well done. Who was the last Western Bulldogs player to win the North Smith?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Jason Jamieson.
And what year?
216.
Well
Liam
done.
Picken.
This guy doesn't just barrack for the Western Bulldogs. I think he runs them. That's fantastic. Well done. This is for 2 points. Who was your club's leading goalkeeper?
Isaac.
Yes.
Aaron Norton. 53.
Wrong.
Would you like the rest of the question, Dean?
Yes,
Who was your club's leading goal kicker in 2021? And how many goals did they kick?
I can't remember.
No? That's your answer then?
Bruce.
Yeah? Yes. Yeah?
It helps when you kick 10 against North Melbourne, though.
And what,
That is true.
It helps when you kick 10 against North Melbourne.
Yes, it does. But can you tell me how many goals he kicked for the season? This
49.
is for 2 points. Did you say 49? 48. Bad luck. You get 1 point, though.
Missed
1
6
point.
games too.
1 point. All right. Okay. This is for 3 points. Player, year, and votes. Okay.
Late charge, Dean. Come on, mate.
Who was the last Western Bulldogs player to win
Dean.
a Brownlow medal? Yes.
Adam Cooney.
Yeah. You want the rest? You want the 3 points, or you just want to answer it from where you are?
24 votes.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
The year's going to stretch me. It have to be around 2008 or 2009, wouldn't it?
Speaking to the microphone so I can hear it.
2008.
Oh man, he's got all 3. Well done. Adam Cooney, 2008, 24 votes. Wow. What year was the Western Bulldogs established? Was it
Isaac.
A, 1826, B, 1956, or now you can buzz in, C, 1876? Isaac?
Established, yeah?
Yes?
Can I have the options again?
No.
No? Okay. 26. I'll go 26.
You'll say 1826?
Yeah.
No. Dean?
1876.
That's it. You got the point. Well done. So we finished up with a total score of 6 versus 8. You are
We're
our
playing golf,
winner.
aren't we? Low score win.
That was brilliant. You are simply Isaac, you are simply the best. That was brilliant. Well done. Dean, wow. I don't know what to say. Isaac, you came along quite confident. You knew what you were doing tonight. There you go. That's fantastic. Congratulations, mate. You've just won $179 earbuds from Yamaha. That was brilliant. Well played. I love it. That was brilliant. Good on you, Dino. Do I have any prize for you? No, I don't. Simply the Best was proudly brought to you by Yamaha, the Big Picture people. They are the experts in surround sound, home theatre technology. The Big Picture people are located in Hoppers Crossing, Clyde North, Watergarden, South Morang, Cheltenham and the Gold Coast. How confident was that?
Oh, very sharp. Would have had me covered, I reckon.
Wow.
Definitely.
That was brilliant. Way to go. Way to go. Can we introduce the segment? I'm Too Sexy. Wow. All right. So what's going to happen here, boys? Lucas, you're going to be keeping score for Josh Bruce every time that he scores a point. And Mason, you'll do the same when Tom Liberatore gets a point, okay? So I'll be telling you whether they got the question right or not, and it's just really for a point. So the way this segment works, boys, I'm going to be asking you a series of questions. Each question is worth a point, all right?
Sorry, no.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
So you just have to be honest with me in relation to your answers, okay? So
We were going to have a side bet, but...
We're going to have a side bet, but I was like, you can't just...
I was like
you
50
just say
bucks on
yes
the winner,
whole
but
time.
there's no
they're
winner.
having a side bet. No one's ever had a side bet at my shows. I mean, do you find side bets? It's interesting. Okay.
No, but...
All right. I
Yeah,
get
it
it.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
All right,
okay,
here we go.
so-
So these are your questions. They're worth a point for each if you say yes to the answer. Okay, if yes is your answer. Have you ever Googled yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you both have. All right, that's a point each,
Just to-
boys, down the front.
Just to get into a
Into a
nightclub, 'cause I
nightclub.
lost my ID.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Lost my ID one night. I had to show that.
I'm actually 18, yeah.
Okay, all right. Is your car worth over 70,000?
No.
No?
Definitely not.
No? Okay, no points there. Do you have more than 3 coffees a day?
Usually 3.
Usually 3 as well.
Usually 3, no more than that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. But no, rarely.
Really? Okay. Well, we won't give you a
I
point
only feel
there.
go on
either
late night footy shows in Mulgrave.
Yeah, okay. Normally it's a scotch
Nah,
or a
I
beer.
didn't have it, yeah.
Do you watch replays of games you featured in?
Yeah, if they're on TV sometimes.
Nah, as in like, do I? Not really, no.
No?
Nah. I watched the grand final a few times, but not recently.
Okay.
I've never rewatched games.
Okay. What about you, Josh? You do?
Oh, when I used to have Foxtel, if a game was on, I'd watch
Okay.
it.
Well, that's a point to Josh. All right. There we go. So that means that Lucas gets that point. Do you have more than one mobile phone that you use on a semi-regular basis?
No.
What are you implying, mate? Do you?
I know every footballer's got more than one phone. I just want to
No,
know.
I
that.
don't. I definitely do not.
No? Okay.
I've only got one phone, and it's an old Nokia.
Okay.
Can't afford a new phone.
Burner.
All right. Good answer then. Do you rate yourself as either a really good singer or dancer?
Depends what time of the night.
Okay.
Oh, definitely neither. No.
Definitely neither.
Oh,
for
actually,
you?
no, I'm a pretty good dancer.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And you're a pretty good...
Yeah, dancer.
All right, you get a point each down the front, boys. Would you get a hair transplant if you were starting to go bald?
No. Nah.
No? Okay, good.
Bored with dignity.
Yeah. All right, no points there. Have you ever said, do you know who I am when you're lining up at a nightclub?
No, I definitely haven't, no.
No.
It's
No,
hand on my
okay,
heart,
no points
He
there.
would have, definitely.
I don't need to.
I don't need to. There's the answer I wanted. Huh? Yeah. Yes, there it is. There it is. What do you reckon of that one, Annie? That's about right. Yeah, I'll be with that. Okay. Do you like either your passport or driver's license photo?
Nah, they're both stinkers.
No, I rate my passport photo.
Oh,
I
yeah,
look pretty
cool.
sharp in it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Blue
Mason?
steel sort of set up, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, nice.
Me or Ben Stiller. for next
I'd have
year.
shaved. I'd have shaved.
Ben
head in
Stiller. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a point to you, Mason. Have you ever fudged a footy story to make it sound better?
Yeah,
sure.
Obviously.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
good. All right, point each, boys. Have you ever brought a present for your partner, but it was really for you?
Yeah, I reckon I have. Yeah. Like it's
Nah.
like a surf trip or
No.
like a holiday. Like, oh, babe, boy, a holiday. We'll go. That's really,
surf
I
trip
want to go
holiday,
there
you gotta go.
or wherever.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
she surfs too, so
Okay.
it's a win-win.
Well, that's not too bad.
No, I'm a thoughtful guy.
Okay,
No.
I trust you.
Serious.
All right. I told you got to be honest, boys. Have you ever re-gifted a gift that was given to you?
Yes.
No, I haven't. No. I wish I have. I wish I had have, but
So that's one to you, Lucas, and nothing to you, Mason. All right,
Sorry, mate.
over the page.
Especially baby gifts. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
you get
right.
like 15 of the same thing, you just dish it off to anyone else that has a newborn.
Good. I like it. Have you ever had something that you got, look, or received hang on, let me start that again. Have you ever had something that you got, took, or received from the footy club and then gave it to someone as a present?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Jerseys and stuff. Yeah.
nothing
As
wrong
in,
with
you're
it.
saying
Yeah.
stealing stuff from the club.
No. Have you ever? No.
What are you suggesting?
No. Have you ever got, took, not stolen, or received from the footy club?
Well, you get your jerseys at the end of every
Yeah.
year that you're playing, and I always give them out.
Yeah,
Okay.
boots. Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
that's
jerseys,
good.
jumpers,
Yeah, no, we're not trying to get anyone in trouble here. We're
Footies.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, property stewards watching now. Sweating.
Stole
Yeah.
Bevo's Rolex.
Yeah, good. Have you ever gone anywhere and accidentally or purposely left your wallet at home or in the car?
Nah, never on purpose. I
No.
forget it all the time.
Yeah. Why would you ever
Never
do
on
that?
purpose,
Why would
like
you
you
do
always-
that?
But no,
Yeah,
you're
no.
in trouble. And now
I
you're in
know.
trouble though, because you can
Yeah.
use your card and your phone these days. So
Yeah, good one.
can't
All
get
right.
out of anything.
That's
Yeah.
good. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and ordered something that isn't on the menu?
No. That's-
Oh, I have maybe once.
Yeah.
I can't really remember that. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
That's all right. Again, we're not trying to get you in any trouble. We just
No,
want to
I'm
know.
just thinking for the points tally.
Yeah,
like, you gotta-
exactly.
Most honest, dishonest bloke.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm not that smart. I'm not that. Yeah.
That's the point to you, Mason.
Oh.
Have you ever gone to the movies by yourself?
Yep.
Yeah. Point each, boys. Do you have over 5,000 followers on Instagram?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Point each, boys. Have you ever attended more than 2 red carpet events in 1 year?
Someone locked that one.
Well, what's classified as is Derby Day red carpet?
Yes.
Well, yeah, Derby Day in the Brownlow.
You were not going anywhere near
No.
red carpet on Derby Day. Let me tell you.
That's why
You're sitting in your car park and you're just drinking as many beers as possible. And gambling your life away.
Car park's generous.
Derby's race, no way.
I didn't have a ticket.
Oh, yeah, exactly right.
Sorry. Let's get. Let's put it down to. Have you ever been to the red carpet? Yeah, you did.
He said yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I know, but you haven't been
I was
there.
more talking about getting into like the bird cage.
Well, Vasa tent.
Yeah, and also.
Hey, I
like,
used to go to all that stuff when I was cool.
when I was cool.
Because you knew Rui.
Yeah. So have you, Tom? Have you?
No. I've been to the Brownlow, but not.
No, I was actually outside of the Brownlow. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever received and gladly accepted any promotional product in the mail or through the club without actually requesting it?
Yeah. That
would have happened. I reckon, yeah.
Yeah.
I got given a bunch of stuff last year when I did my knee, which was cool.
Okay.
A lot of people just kind of left stuff on my door.
Yeah.
It was really nice, actually.
Yeah, good. There you go. Point each, boys. Here's your last one. Have you ever been?
What's the score? Build suspense.
Yeah,
All right,
hang
what's the
on.
score? 8 versus what?
Wow.
Is it 8 each?
Or does that defeat the purpose? We just
Well, if you lie about it, you can win.
Yeah, true. $100. But then well, it doesn't. It defeats purpose. So.
Nah, you got to be honest, sir.
All right. Nah, I don't trust her.
It's an honesty game.
You just said you went
an
to
honesty
Derby
game.
Day as a
I'm
red
just-
carpet.
I've got photos of it, mate.
Mate, you're not allowed within 400 metres of a racetrack.
You're looking in the mirror, son.
Yeah. It's not my claim. I didn't claim it.
Here we go. This is the tiebreaker question. All right. You must be honest, boys.
$1,000.
Have you ever been in a situation that requires you to do something for the club that you are not necessarily comfortable with?
Oh, yeah, heaps times.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
Weekly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Fine.
The media are jerks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Guess what? You're both too sexy, and you both finish up with 9 points each.
Nice, mate.
Congratulations to both of you.
transfer
Well
fee.
done. That was awesome. Brilliant. Hey, boys, you both win. Fantastic. There's a football. Congratulations. Leave that score paddle down there. That's for you, Lucas. Well done. And Mason, would you mind coming around here? You've won a football as well, champ.
Oh, he's got the 21 on.
Yeah.
Legend.
Well done.
mate.
Good on you, boys. Leave your score pads down there. You were fantastic. You were great at that. That was our segment called I'm Too Sexy. Wonderful. Let's introduce the segment.
17.
Very
JB.
quickly. It's called Who Am I?
Cracker.
Excellent. What we're going to do here, boys, the two kids down the front are going to keep score. Lexi, could you put your hand up, please? And Lexi, you're going to be keeping score for Tom, okay?
go.
Each time he gets one right, you'll keep score for him.
go,
And Chloe,
Lexi.
you'll be doing the same for Josh Bruce.
Come on, Chloe. Let's
All right.
go.
So this is a Who Am I segment, boys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read out stats about a individual player, current day player from the Western Bulldogs current list. You just have to tell me who it is. All right?
Okay.
Ready to go. I was born on the 15th of January 2001.
Alex Kate. Oh, no.
Do we say our name? Buzzer?
Yep.
Josh.
Josh?
Jamara Ugahagan.
Who?
Jamara.
No. Want more?
Yep. Tom?
I debuted in...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, of course there is.
No.
It's all right.
Is he out now?
No, because he didn't know. We'll keep going. No, just on his first one. Just on his first one.
All right.
I was born on the 15th of January 2001. I debuted in 2020.
Tom. Cody Waitman.
You got it. Well done. 1 point. There you go.
That's that.
Excellent, Lexi. Already got 1 point. That was brilliant. Well done, mate. No mucking around with that.
No, the age and the year.
He saw the answer.
Debut.
All right, let's try this one. I was born on the 7th of July 1996. I debuted in 2015.
Josh.
Josh?
Josh Dunkley.
No. Now he's out, okay? My junior club was Edwardstown, South Australia. I've played 100...
Tom.
Tom?
Caleb Daniel.
Correct. Well done. There you go, Lexi. Another point to you.
Maybe. 96. I don't think he's born 96.
Yeah.
No, he's... No, Bonte, you're younger. You're older.
I was born on the 8th of June, 1992.
Josh.
Josh?
Me.
Yes, correct. Well done.
Woo! Let's go.
Should have got that.
Yes, you should have.
I was born on the 7th of December 2000. I debuted in 2019. My junior club was the East Malvern Xavier College.
Josh.
Josh.
He's Malvern.
Come on, man. You buzzed
Say Josh.
Yeah, you
in. Yeah,
did.
you did. I noticed that.
He's Malvern.
Quick, mate.
Oh, I don't know.
Buzz you out. Do you want more, Tom, or you want to have a go?
No, go one more.
I've played 76 games of football and kicked 38 goals as of June the 1st, 2022.
As a what, sorry?
I have played 76 games
currently?
of football and kicked 38 goals as of June the 1st, 2022. I was picked number 7 in the 2018 national draft.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom.
Aaron Norton. Oh, my God. Bailey. Sorry.
Bailey Smith.
Right,
No
yeah.
points there at all.
Thank God.
They didn't know. If I'd have asked you, Annie, you would have known, wouldn't you?
I thought you said goals. I thought you said goals. And no.
How's that?
Yeah, naughty's from Perth.
Here's your last one. What's the scores? 1 versus 2. All right. Tom, you're in front. Josh, you need to win this to draw it. I was born on the 24th of October in 1992.
Tom.
There it is. He's won it. Fantastic. Who am I? Brilliant. How good's that? Well done. Scorekeepers down the front. You actually don't win anything. You just got to come up and be part of it. That was all we needed. No, I'm going to give a football to the winner. Actually, you know what? You can both have one. There you go. There's a football. And if you wouldn't mind passing that one over. Congratulations to both of you. You were absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you,
guys.
Lexi.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Sorry.
Next week on the show, you know we do these shows every Wednesday night from the Mulgrave Country Club. 2 current day players from each of the 10 Victorian clubs. Next week on the show, June the 8th, we've got from the Carlton Football Club, Matthew Kennedy and Paddy Dow. And then on June the 22nd, although I've just been informed tonight, I got a text message to come through. We're doing a show on June the 15th, which just got locked away tonight. It's got North Melbourne. I've got Luke McDonald and Cam Zurha from the North Melbourne Football Club. That show's just been confirmed tonight. And then on June the 22nd, from the Collingwood Football Club, we've got Brodie Myercheck and Jack Crisp on the show. So if you're purchasing tickets online, remember you can only get your tickets through That's Good For Footy website, www.that'sgoodforfooty.com.au/events. Click on the links in the post on the That's Good For Footy Facebook page. This will take you through to the ticketing platform, or you can purchase your tickets at the door unless we're sold out, which, you know, we went close to doing that tonight. The shows are recorded live at the Mulgrave Country Club in Wheelers Hill. If you would like to be kept informed, go and register your details through the That's Good For Footy links. It's easy to do so. You just have to like the page. When you get there, that's where your photos will be this evening. Can I please get you to thank Sam, my sound engineer, and Sandy. Put your hands together for them.
Hey, Sandy. Thank you, Sandy.
Without them, I couldn't do these shows. I need their support.
Sam.
They have been absolutely fantastic. And whilst you're into that kind of clapping mood and you're really enjoying yourselves, could you please put your hands together for Josh Bruce and Tom Liberatore?
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
When I was putting this show together a couple of weeks ago, and I spoke with Josh, and I said, look, I'd like to actually get Tom on the show, and he said, I'll have a chat. He went back, he texted me, mate, rock and roll, he's in. And I'm so happy that Tom Liberatore came along tonight, because, mate, you're an asset for these shows.
You're a breath of fresh air, mate.
You
Well
are what
done.
these shows are made for. You are absolutely
Accept
perfect.
your mount.
I would love to have you back on again. You are seriously awesome. You're made for it. I love it.
Just quickly, I want to know what Sam's favourite noise is over there. What's your go-to noise?
You guys didn't have a side bet on that, did you?
No, maybe.
You should have.
No, we should have, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, no, seriously, these guys have been fantastic. I hope you guys have had a really good time getting to know these guys a little bit more as the night's gone on. It's been wonderful. We want you to come along and support the Western Bulldogs shows when we do them again next. I've got a little secret. I'm not going to let you in on it. Annie knows what it is, but the rest of you will just have to wait. We've got some exciting news coming for Western Bulldogs supporters and shows later on in the year. But you need to get on, you need to like the page, and you need to get along and support us when we do it. I just wanted to say thanks to both of you for being here. It was wonderful. Tom, what did you think? It was your first time.
Yeah, it was great. I would love to come back anytime.
Great.
Super.
That's exactly what we wanted to hear. Make sure that gets in the promo, Sam. I really like that bit. That was good. We got that. Thank you very much. And
Makes you
Josh,
keep laughing at my bad jokes. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I thought they were fantastic. So I've
He's
got your
normally
sense of
telling it to
humour.
himself in the mirror at home. No one laughing.
Mate, great to have you back again. How'd you go tonight?
Yeah,
Enjoy
thanks,
it?
Damo. It wasn't my best performance, but I was still pretty good. I'll take the 2 votes. Tom can have the 3.
Don't compare yourself. It's hard. It's hard.
I thought you were bloody brilliant. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it immensely. My name's Damien. This has been the That's Good For Footy panel shows. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you and good night. Cheers, everyone. Thank you.